Principles. This is Practical Prince. Sorry for the slow start, but today we're doing talk and tarot. So go ahead and drop your questions in. I'm going to get our camera set up so that you guys can see your cards. We did resolve the Facebook issue. Apparently it was a rare bug, and I'm just that lucky. So, but yeah, basically we refreshed the connection, and now that should be working. So, hello again to Facebook. To say that the other platforms aren't awesome and great. Good camera. But yeah, well, let that be what it is. Good morning, Ace. How's it been? Pretty good. My work has been slow-ish. Plenty to do, but can only do so much of it so well. So that's where I'm at. I'll definitely be catching up on sleep this week. Or rather this weekend, I guess. But hey, Harmony. Thanks. Both of you, if you want to ask questions, go ahead and drop them in. We'll just do them once I have them. Feeling uneasy. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the source. Okay. All right. Deck are we going to be using? Okay. Looks like we're using Lucine, the Midnight Edition. Let's find out. Okay. That was fast. Let's see if there's more. Double check. might be it. Okay, so yeah, two aspects, two elements of what's causing it. So we've got the Chariot, and we've got the Devil. So the Chariot deals with fast-moving energy, progress. So things are perhaps proceeding more quickly than you're comfortable. Um, and again, that's one part of it. The Devil usually deals with temptation, addiction. Um, mm, let me. I want to double check the Devil just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Because this deck tends to have, set of decks tends to have a kinder interpretation on a lot of cards. So carries with it heavy feelings of oppression and lack of power. Okay. When this card shows up, you may feel like you have no control in a certain situation. This is a card of greed, codependence, temptation, and materialism. But yeah, I think the big thing there was lack of power. And so, yeah, a lot of this stuff would normally get to addiction. Um, but yeah, I think the thing we're focusing on there is, well, lack of power, lack of control. So things are moving quickly and you don't feel like you have control over it. Basically, that's the combination. The Devil does have an upside in this deck. Um, it indicates that you've got more control than you're giving yourself credit. So it takes some while reflecting, thinking through, figuring out um, where your power is and where you've seeded it, essentially, because that's where you can go and take it back. I don't think there's really anything we can do about the Chariot. So things are going to keep moving quickly, faster. Um, but yeah, we can definitely make ourselves more comfortable by, well, understanding that we do have a bigger sphere of influence than, yeah, than we've realized. So, okay. And now, Harmony. Just put that into the shuffle. And it might be the same deck, but I'll try to check just in case they mix it up. Yeah, same one. No problem. Glad I could help, Ace. Yeah. Harmony, the way you phrased it, um, it is a simple yes no. The way I tend to get those is a 3-card set, and the combination gets us yes, no, or somewhere in between. Um, that's not to say I haven't gotten 2, 4, or even a single card as an answer. But the spread it's based off of is 3 cards. Sometimes the cards themselves will still mean what they mean. Um, sometimes not. Sometimes it really is just the yes no. So just trying to let you know while I'm finding where they are. I definitely don't need that half. Let's see. I think I'll just keep them separate for now. Is that one included? Okay. So then this one has meaning. Pretty strongly tempered. Okay. And then that's filler. Okay, so we've got our 3 cards. This one's just filling in. This is what I call a tempered pair. So we've got the primary card, the main meaning on top, but then the card behind will modify it in some way. We've got 7 of Wands. I want to say that's an exception. So let me double check that. And then we've got Judgment as well as Queen of Cups. So let me go ahead and pop this because we've got the time. We can look together. I'll take Judgment as positive though, because it usually deals with forward progress. Yeah. So 7 of Wands is going to trump. Actually, you can't see that. I'll raise it some more. There we go. So under our exceptions, 7 of Wands, the answer is yes, but you must fight for it. So, okay. So yes, that doesn't mean you can take it easy. You still need to keep applying to jobs and whatnot. Keep preparing for your interviews and whatever else you normally do for your job hunting. So that's still fair game. And that's basically what we get from the 7 of Wands. As far as the extra info, we spoke briefly about Judgment, but that's usually making a decision and taking a forward step. It talks about your comfort area, your comfort zone, but how staying in there can lead to stagnation, lack of growth, and eventually deterioration, and emphasizes the importance of going beyond to new things. It's a venture and sometimes an adventure, but it's necessary, especially when you realize that it's only going to get worse where you stay. Basically, yes. Still need hard work. The short of it is yes. So, and then you've already found the Queen of Cups part. That, for me, that would normally mean emotional balance, being able to handle things well. You've identified that already, so you're good there. No problem. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop our caption. People are still taking questions if they want them, or we can just talk, which I sometimes do. That's my shuffle. We can go ahead and fill time. Shuffle our other decks that haven't had any love yet. At least not today. And then we've got one more, I think. Or did I? I think I got the Lost Forest, so. Yeah, I'll do this and call that good. Hey Perry, how's it going? We can set that aside for now. Yes. So if you have a question, go ahead and drop it in. I caught up on everybody else who stopped in so far, so the floor is yours if you'd like it. You can have the front of the line. Sure. If you want to give details, you can. If you don't want to, um, and just ask that way, that's fine too. Um, do you have a preference? If you're fine connecting dots, then um, keeping it at this level is fine. So it just makes it a little more difficult for me to, well, connect dots. So um, Cosmo probably would have been okay too. Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and share our space. What guidance can we get? Do I want to go deeper? Okay, more so that. Okay. Um, let me shift a bit. Okay. I'll set that there for now. to get too far off screen. So let's pull these ones a little further down. Um, okay. This feels like a goal, a target. So where you'll aim at, we don't necessarily get the rest of the path. But as long as you've got that, you should have a good chance of getting to your destination. As far as, well, this is a tempered pair. So the primary one on top is the main thing. And then it's modified by the second one in some way. This one, it's not quite current. So I don't know if this is like near future. And I'm not, let me see if I can get the, um, and this feels almost like a mix of situation, what the situation will be, as well as how to address it. So that might be a bit of a two for one. Um, this one focuses more on guidance, advice. So we've got two of Earth. So normally two of Pentacles. Over here we've got five of Earth, and that's tempered by King of Oceans. And then out here we've got 10 of Fire, which would normally be 10 of Wands. So yeah. And we've got time. Two of Earth, I don't get a ton, so I'm going to double check that. I want to say it's partnership, um, but we'll want more details if we can get them. Adaptability, prioritization, being on the go. So, yeah, not so much partnership. If this is focusing on their movement and their traveling. So as far as how to address that for you, it would suggest you should be flexible. That as things come, don't fight them per se. Don't necessarily try to stop them. Try to work with them and incorporate them, or potentially circumvent them in other ways. But um, this isn't one where you hold your ground, so to speak. So that can definitely get you out of your comfort zone. Five of Earth deals with loss. It's some sort of rock bottom, is the sense that goes on there. And um, yeah, I don't know that that's an actual event. It might just be a mindset. And really, what's happening is that um, we learn that if things go to the extreme, if things get as bad as they really can get, we can handle it. The King of Oceans deals with, um, well, oceans in general. Cups would deal with emotions. Um, the King focuses on putting them in the right place, directing them, um, making good use of them. So even better than emotional stability, um, this would be emotional adaptability. So um, the sense I'm getting is that once you're reconciled with essentially your fears, um, whether they're realized or not, that could go either way. Um, you'll be able to look at life and approach things in a good way. So Yeah, we can dig into that more if we need to. I need to double check 10 of fire, 10 of wands. Okay. Added responsibility, completion. Those are the notes we've got for that one. I always mix this one up because I see the horde of T-Rexes and it's not like devastating destruction. That would be a swords thing. But yeah, so I don't know how much I need to elaborate on this as a goal. Obviously, completion is something that you're probably already looking for. The big important thing would be the added responsibility. And you might need to come to terms with it's okay to take on more. It comes with burdens, it also comes with perks. And it's more important to have the power you need rather than being at the whims of, well, whoever, whatever else. So I don't know. As a tarot card, that's pretty vague to aim at. So you'll probably need to set that goal yourself as far as where you're wanting to get to, because that specificity is going to make it easier to hold on to and aim for. And that's everything. Do you have any questions, Barry? Okay. And the video's always going to be available, so feel free to reference that if you need to. A bit of a shuffle. Let's go ahead and update our caption. Let the other peeps know we can take questions. Our guide. And now we can chat for a bit. Or I don't know, sit here comfortably in silence. I'm pretty good at that so far. I'm glad we got the sound working this week. That was nice. It is getting obnoxious trying to set that up, but you might not know, but this cable for this thing for the mic to the mix, whatever we call that thing, it's finicky and should probably be replaced. But we're trying to be cheap, so gotta use it while we can, or until we can afford to replace it. So we'll go on like that. I am curious, because we definitely have people elsewhere. Yeah, I really just need to spend some time checking in on the other platforms, because I think that I only get the messages from Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And those are the only ones that I can send messages directly to. Obviously, you can hear me now, and if I did a chat, it would also show up on the side with everybody else's. But there's like 6 platforms that I don't think have the chat connection. And I wish they'd get around to integrating that because we don't want people left out. Of course, some of those are set up in foreign places, so not so sure how important that is because there's possibly a language barrier. But, well, it is what it is. Okay, we've definitely slowed down. And, well, this is a good time to stop because I can get ready and maybe get into work a little early. So, thanks for tuning in. Love answering your questions. Hope you have a great Friday and a great weekend. And until next time.